Hello beautiful beings of the world. In today's video I'm going to be telling you about me, your girl, not Joy, because we already did a video like that before, but Flower and Bloom as an artist, as a singer-songwriter, as a person in a musical collective. Y'all been asking me lots of questions, so basically I'm gonna do this like kind of Q&A style, and yeah. So basically the timeline for Flower and Bloom is this. When I was younger, I used to go to a church where the pianist, she taught piano lessons and voice lessons, and my grandmother and my mom decided that it would be a good idea to put me in voice lessons. So I went there. I was very young. I want to say like 7 at the max. I went there for a little while. I don't know, like I just stopped going. I was a quitter as a kid. And after that I didn't sing for a really long time because I was super shy. The only time I would sing was like if I was forced to sing, like the children's choir or some bullshit like that. Fast forward, me and my mom and my siblings, we moved closer to the downtown area where I stayed. I saw that the theater in my hometown was having auditions for this play called Aladdin. I mean, it's just like the movie but in play form. And I was just like, you know what, I want to audition for this. So I asked my grandma if she could take me. Went to the audition. It went well. People were like, oh my gosh, you can really sing, you can, like, you have a beautiful voice. And I was just like, oh, thanks. At this point I was still super shy because I got on stage and the lady was like, what do you want to sing for us? And I was like, and she was just like, you know, well, if the song comes on the radio, what do you like to sing? So I sang Chantel's Impossible. I just did plays and I would have like minor roles, but I would have minor roles where like my main thing was singing. Like I was in Grease and I sang the this song, the hand job. Yes, I sang the hand job song in Grease. Fast forward again, in 8th grade I did a talent show. I didn't tell anybody I was doing a talent show. I didn't tell my mom or anything like that. I just auditioned one day, got the talent show. Like a couple days before the talent show I was like, hey mom, I need something to wear to this. And she was like, when were you going to tell somebody? Like, that's how shy I was. I didn't want anybody to know that I sing. I won first place. So then I was really starting to think, hold up, Trap, your girl might really be able to sing a little bit. In high school I would just sing in choirs. Like the Ebony Club at my school had a choir, again church, or just like in my bathroom, because at that point, like, yes, I had performed in front of people, but I was still very shy. Even when people were asking me like, oh Joy, please sing for me, or, which, this is just a general note, please don't ask people that sing to sing for you. Like, that shit ain't cool. And I know, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, because there might be some singers that are just like, what, sing for me? But like me, no, I don't like that shit at all. Like, and people be joking, oh my god, you should sing for me, no, I'm not. Please don't ask me to sing for you. That makes me very uncomfortable. In high school I did a pageant. I sang Almost There from The Princess and the Frog in this pageant. I won 3rd place overall and I won the talent portion of the pageant. So I was very excited because I was going up against people who have been singing technically for a really long time. So the fact that I won and I was just singing a song that I liked from a movie, that made me really happy and excited. I wasn't like as shy to sing anymore after high school, but I definitely hadn't broken out of my shell yet, and I definitely wasn't thinking about making my own music or anything like that. So fast forward again to college. I get to college and I wanted to sing. Like, I wanted to be a part of something. I know this is gonna sound super lame, but I had watched Pitch Perfect and I was like, I'm about to be in an acapella group. What you talking about? This shit look cool as hell. So I auditioned for the UNCG Sapphires and I got in, and I want to give a special shout out to the Sapphires. Like, those bitches got on my last nerve. They got on my last nerve, but being in that group helped me appreciate music so much more. Like, for one, my taste in music broadened from being in that group, because we sang like rock songs and emo songs and pop songs. Like, we sung all types of different songs. So being in that group really helped me expand on just my idea of music and the genres that I listen to. Also, it helped me appreciate music more by just, when you're in an a cappella group, you're making all the music, all the sounds with your mouth, with your body. So it makes you listen more carefully to songs. So like now, I think that's why I really love beats, just because I was in an a cappella group. It's become second nature to me to like listen for the sounds that not necessarily everyone hears, or listen for melodies that like, oh wow, that's beautiful, did you hear that harmony, stuff like that. When I was in that group, that's how I became more confident performing and singing. Fast forward, I had to quit that group because like I said, those bitches was getting on my last nerve. So I didn't want to do that anymore. And then I didn't sing, like I wasn't doing anything musically for like a year. I didn't do anything. Then I started to miss it. I was just like, damn, like I really miss singing. I really miss making music. So I would just record covers with my friend parents, Dev and Voli. I love them so much. I did a showcase at my school, and that's where I met most of the people in Steady. And I didn't plan on auditioning, or I didn't plan on doing it at all. Like it was just, I was going to support people that I knew. And when I got there, they were like, you should audition. And I was like, nah, I'm not going to. And they were like, audition. So I auditioned. I would post on my story of me singing and shit like that, and people would be like, you know, I like your voice, I think you should record music. And I didn't really think about it. And then this one dude, he was like, you should record, you can come record with me. Bada bing, bada boom. I showed up to the studio. I didn't have anything technically written down. I had a song notebook, I had a song notebook, but there wasn't like anything in it. I remembered like a long time ago, I had wrote something in my notes on my phone, so I wrote that in here, and that's pretty much all I had. When I got there, he had the beat, and he had already had like the chorus and shit played out. He was just like, just sing this along with me, and you know, add whatever you want to add. So the beat plays, and it's just like, oh, okay, you know, I'm singing. I sang the part that he wrote, blah 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 blah, and then he gets to this point where he's just like, okay, now go off. And I'm just like, I don't know, like I don't know what to sing. I don't know. Like they just let the beat ride, and I was sitting in the studio, and I had the headphones on, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm about to just sing. And so I just put it all out there. And the song that I'm referring to is Alone. It's on SoundCloud right now if you want to hear it. So basically what you hear in that song is exactly what I just explained. People call me One Take Drake a lot in the studio, just because I don't like recording a lot. Like, because I feel like if I record it too many times, I just get too picky. And Alone, that is the first and only take that was done. February 17th is when I made that song. So technically, I've only been making my own music since February 17th of 2019. A lot of people are shocked when I tell them that, I guess because people think that I've been making music a lot longer than I have, and yeah, that's not the case. I've only been making music for like 4 months. What was the first song I ever sang? Come say you love it is. I don't know, like, I just know that's how it goes. Yeah. Who inspired me to start singing? I've been around musical people my whole life. Music is really, really big in my family. To start making music, I'm gonna say the members in Steady. More specifically, Don. He kept asking me, did I make my own music? And I was just like, nah, I don't. And he was just like, you should. Like, you should give it a try. And then also, I will give credit to Busy Bailey too, just because he made me feel like I could actually do it when I got in the studio and recorded alone. So I felt like, you know, this isn't that bad, and all I have to do is just write about my life in a rhythmic pattern. I think I can do that. So shout out to Dawn, shout out to Busy. Y'all helped your girl feel like she could make music. Who is my inspiration? I would say I really, really love male singers. So Daniel Caesar, Sam Smith, Khalid, whatever that nigga name is, Masego, Frank. What the fuck? How did I forget Frank? Yes, he's probably like my biggest inspiration ever. Tyler the Creator, Erykah Badu, Raven Lenae, Ari Lennox, India Ari, Lauryn Hill, all the people that your mama used to clean her house on Saturdays to, my biggest inspirations. So I have this playlist that I make. I add songs to it, I take songs off. I made this playlist and I play it like before I go to gigs, before I perform, before I write music. Anytime I'm about to do something creative music wise, I'll play this playlist, so that way I'll get like a sense of how do I want to sing tonight, or how do I want to perform tonight, or how do I want to do this, or what type of feel do I want this song that I'm about to write to have, stuff like that. I like to keep my music open, and I like to keep my music unique. So whatever makes me feel like, oh, that shit fire, that's what I like. I got the question, where do I see myself in 5 years? Well, 5 years from now, for one, I hope that my financial situation is better. I hope that it is supplied by music. I would like to see myself opening up for a big artist. Maybe not like someone super, super big. Like in 5 years from now, because that's a lot of time. Fuck, 5 years, that is a lot of time, because your life can change in a day. So 5 years from now, realistically speaking, I see myself performing for Tyler the Creator. That's like one of my biggest goals in life, is to perform with Tyler the Creator. Like, I want to be his background singer. I want to be on stage with him. In 5 years, I hope to have put out at least 6 projects, whether that be EPs or albums. I want to have done at least 30 big shows, like big like concert type shows, and like hundreds of little shows. I would like to have performed in at least 8 different countries. The biggest thing is, like, 5 years from now, I want people to be like, Flower and Bloom, yes, that's my song, that's my jam. It makes me super happy now when people are like, your song helped me get through something, or I love listening to your songs, or just the fact that people know my songs enough that they're singing the words. Like, when people post me on their story or post my song on their story and they're singing the words, I'm just like, shucks, thank you. That makes me like, okay, I feel like I'm being, but no, really, like, this is really how I am when y'all send me messages and you're just like, oh, I love your music. I'm just like, just bigger and better 5 years from now, like, OD. This is a very important question. Where did Flower and Bloom come from? What is the meaning behind Flower and Bloom? You know, hippie shit. Like, that's me. That's my thing. I love being outside. I love nature. I love flowers, grass, plants, trees. I just love everything about the earth. If you talk to me, then you know I always use the pink hibiscus flower emoji. Like, that's basically my signature emoji. I'll put it at the end of something. I'll put it at the beginning, whatever. Like, people know. It's to the point where when people mention me, like, they use that flower because I use it so much that people are just like, oh yeah, that's her thing, which is dope. I love that so much, that people know that that's my thing. I love flower crowns. I wanted to make them. I would always buy them, flower headbands, flower barrettes, all that type of stuff. So I just really loved flowers. And my friend Ashley, shout out to you, girl. I don't know if you're watching this, but shout out to you. Ashley, she started calling me Flower Child, and I liked it, of course, because it's just like, yes, I am the Flower Child. Obviously, you see me. As time went on and I was thinking about how I wanted to brand myself as a YouTuber, I was just like, I can't call myself Flower Child because, for one, that name is going to be taken. I want to stay flower related. Like, I want my name to still be flower related, but I don't want to be Flower Child because that's just it's so basic. Flower, or flower. How am I going to fill in this blank? Like, one of my biggest values in life is growth and making sure that I strive to be a better person than I was yesterday. every single day. So I was like, okay, I can't be flower growth because that is not cute, Suge. That's not cute. So I was thinking, all right, growing flower, nah, that ain't it. What does a flower do when it changes or when it evolves? Can't be evolving flower. That's who gonna be like, oh yeah, you heard that new song about evolving flower? That shit don't sound good. It doesn't go. Bloom. 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 I want people to know your girl is here. I am bright. I am fun. I am love. I am light. I am all of these great things, these positive things. And once a flower stops being closed, what does it do? It blooms. All corniness aside, just this idea of going from nothing to something, basically, or going from something that is closed off and reserved and just in hiding or shadow. I want to bloom, I want to blossom so that people can see me, see my true beauty, see my talent, see my whatever it is that I have to offer that I want people to see. So Flower and Bloom came from YouTube, and then when I started making music, I was like, it only makes sense for me to continue this. I love being called Flower and Bloom. Like when my friends in Steady say Flower and Bloom, I'm just like, oh my God, like that's so cute, because I've never had a nickname before, because Joy, like, I only got 3 letters in my name. What you gonna say? When people call me Flower and Bloom, that really makes my day. That really makes me happy, because it's basically like the nickname I never had, but now I have one. Thanks to music. If you have a dream, or if there's something that you want to do, go for it. You should definitely try it out. Don't ever limit yourself. Don't ever feel like you can't do something, because never in a million years did I think that I would be making songs and that people would even give a fuck enough to listen, but y'all do, and it makes me so happy. Like I said, when people DM me saying, oh, I love this song, it helped me get through da 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 da, like that makes me so happy. It makes me very happy to make other people happy. That is something that I really enjoy as a part of this life experience. So Flower and Bloom has a lot of cool things coming for you guys. My first EP is dropping very soon. I'm gonna have merch. I'm gonna have physical copies of my EP. It's gonna be great. Like, I'm really excited to see what the rest of this year has in store for Flower and Bloom, especially after the EP drops. I put this on Twitter, but I use SoundCloud as my way of just putting out music that I want to put out like super right away, and I don't want to wait for release dates, or just like if I'm chilling in my room and I come up with something real quick and I want people to hear it, then I'll just put it up there. It's basically just like a here you go, here's me singing a little something for you. So basically that's what my SoundCloud is for. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being interested in me as an artist, Flower and Bloom. I really appreciate you all. If you like this video and you like what you saw, you like what you heard, please give this video a big thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and as always, have a great day.